It's so nice to see you from this perspective. I haven't ever seen you like that. And I'm quite excited. So, actually, Yourself in Color, that's the name of the project that I'm working on now. And as I'm new to business, I have not that much things to say about business development or business conclusions. I will come with that in a year. But right now, I want to explore three things with you. So, color and you, color and space, and color and business. That's the plan. Just some intro to set the stage. So as I've said, I'm Julia Borzak, and I was interested in colors from my teenage years probably, but only now I became a color analyst. I work with a 12 seasonal theory and I develop my own on top of it. Personally, I'm a roller skater, a popular shower scene, and a striped socks fan. Why colors? So why colors, not geometry? Because actually colors is all about joy. It's an easy way to add something juicy, something happy into your life. And that's what I really like. As I've said, I work with a 12-season theory. It divides the color spectrum into groups: winter, spring, autumn, and summer. But in fact, it sounds quite artistic, but there are quite tangible things behind it. So a color can be bright and can be soft. It can be dark and it can be light. It can be cool and it can be warm. And when we start combining these characteristics, we come to different color families or color groups. And each of you goes into one, or maybe as you, Agnes, into two groups. And that's defines some field where you can look good, feel good, and look natural. That's an example of one of the palettes, and what I really like about this theory that you don't need to go very deep into it. Actually, in a palette, all colors work together because they have a shared background. In this case, they share coolness and brightness. And when you combine them, you can get some dynamic or some softer, calmer combinations. And you can use it not only for outfits, but for interior, your presentation design, anything that works with colors. Sometimes people say that if you go for knowing your colors, it kind of limits you because you have only this palette and that's it. But it doesn't mean that you should wear these colors and you shouldn't wear those colors. You can be quite flexible. And this is a simple example of a casual outfit with just three common colors, so soft green, blue, and beige. But if you look at the left part and right part, you'll see that it's all about style. So there will be no two same people within one color palette looking the same, because your look is not only about colors, but about geometry, details, personal taste, and it all makes our identity. What is my role in this process? That I actually create the guiding line, not the cage, but a guiding line for you to see what works the best for you. Analyze your colors, update your wardrobe, and what I like the most, I can guide you in a shopping session. So kind of teach you to see your colors and reduce your time while shopping. So you don't go for things that are definitely off, and you make better and quicker choices while shopping. Why do I do it all? For me, the answer is harmony. We live in quite a quick and demanding world, and it's easy to lose some contact with something inside, something true inside. And colors, it's something that is always yours. So you cannot lose contact with them. They just support you during your whole life. And that's one of the ways how to restore that contact. And it's quite easy and cheap, I must say. When people feel harmonious, I believe that they have clear mind, they make less mistakes, they can take this harmony from inside of their close environment and put it further in your business relationships, for example. So like extend it. That's the benefit of getting harmonious in different spheres of life and via a color too. So how do you usually decide that this color is yours and this color isn't? It's not a rhetoric question. Any ideas?
I just look for the neutral outfit I can find. I go dark or plain. That's the only thought that crosses my mind. This looks simple and retracted.
Okay.
I don't want to be noticed. So
Okay.
So I
Okay.
go plain.
Okay.
Except for, ironically, and after the start, the striped socks I'm currently wearing, they're the only colour that I wear. I am wearing a cotton striped socks.
I see. Okay. Any other ideas?
That's it. Otherwise, I'm just. I do. I don't really see it. But, I don't know that I make a conscious thought other than.
I see.
I already had this session with you.
Sorry?
Had this session with you, but obviously before I was trying to wear things that would make my face brighter.
Mm-hmm.
Like something that would, like if I wear beige, that was never looking good on me.
Mm-hmm.
I always look pale and stuff, so I tried to avoid it.
Okay.
So I would try to dress in ways that would suit me,
Mm-hmm.
but also suit the personality, right?
I see.
I never really liked very, very bright red because I always felt it overpowers me, for example.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, up to mood and up to prettiness.
Okay, so I would say that it is quite subjective. Sometimes people tell us that this color is flattering, but sometimes the other people say that this color is not, and you can be kind of lost. I'd like to show you something. It's a very simple trick. That's one of the covers I use for draping. If I put it close to my face, can you see some difference? Nothing? What about my chin?
I know the trick.
You know the trick. What about my chin? What color is it?
It's a bit bluish,
Mm-hmm.
right?
When color is yours, it doesn't give any shadows on your face. But when it isn't, it makes you colorful. So you are overshaded or kind of overwhelmed. So next time when you buy something, look at your chin. If it gets colored, that's a sign that something is off. Because when color is yours, you have one focus point, and that's your face. Mm-hmm. One thing.
How about,
Sorry.
how about if the man has the beard?
The beard. You know, sometimes I can see blue beards. It works like this. Yeah, that's it.
The color also depends on the locations, right? You know, like places
Do you mean
what
origin?
visit, right? Sometimes if you're going for a party, you know, sometimes you have these themes to wear,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you cannot be wearing a suit and saying that this is my beach wear.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Sure.
So I think it's very important. So the location also plays a very important role. Like I cannot go to workplace wearing a shirt saying that oh,
Definitely.
summer started and all.
If you have some dress code, then no color theory applies. You just wear a dress code. But if you can choose, then you can choose. Yeah, that's it. That's it. A small trick: how to combine colors without getting too deep into color theory. Just get inspiration from nature or some beautiful things. If you find some image, and try to analyze what colors are there, 1, 2, or 3. And that's already a color combination that works, if it was pleasant and attractive to you. Like in this case, these are some browns. I don't know how you can see them. No, it won't help. So browns, light orange, pink, and gray. You will see it in the presentation sent by Agnes afterward. If I just tell you the names of the colors, no one will remember them, right? But if you have this image in front of your eyes, you will. And if you want to go to a different style or a different vibe, let's say, change the image, but the principle is the same. It is already some color combination. You don't need to invent a wheel. The next chapter is about emotions, well-being, and colors. If we think at 2 office spaces, in which office will you be more productive and will you have a clearer mind? Sorry? The lighter one, right? And which one will be more impressive and rich? The darker. It isn't about light being good and dark being bad. It's all about goals, right? If you work with high status people, maybe you want it to be impressive and you want some rich impression made on them. But for everyday life, light works usually better than dark. If you know this principle, you can utilize them for your goals. In which office you will feel energized in the morning? Sorry?
Left
Yeah, and which office will irritate you in the evening?
Platform.
True, because that's the effect bright colors make on us. So when we feel depressed or sad or just tired, bright colors may look like an overkill, and softer ones will work better long term. It's not only about color of the space we work in, but also about light. I believe that these people working in this room feel quite concentrated. They can think with their head, they can make good decisions, because this bluish, coldish light, it helps us to do that. But when they go out of the office, there is a small door, entrance door there. Probably they feel more relaxed because they come into a different, warmer light. If you think about wellness centers, they often use this warm light to make you feel relaxed. And again, if you want to be relaxed, you know what to do. So it's all about the need at the moment. It's not about just repainting your walls after the presentation, but if you can find one object that you can put on your working place that plays this role for you, either making you energized or relaxed, or let your eyes rest on it, you will create some subtle influence that works in background. And the last point is about color in business. Thanks, Britta. We will use your website as an example. What colors can you see in this webpage?
Orange.
Again?
Orange, grey, white.
I would say it's gray. It's dark gray there. And one more?
White.
White. Yeah, so orange, we have dark gray and white. And if you think about the impression that this presentation makes on you, so how would you describe that message of this business in 3 adjectives?
Action.
Action, okay, active probably. Energetic, imposing.
Stealing attention.
Probably. I would say also revealing, because you have dark and something is opening, something is like coming into existence. And techy. The style, the colors, they also give this techy, not natural, for example, not baby pink. Yeah, you haven't chosen baby pink here. True. And now I suggest you to think about your businesses, side projects, and anything that you do. Can you describe it in 3 adjectives? Like, is it active or calm? Is it natural or techy? Is it traditional or innovative? If you can think of 3 adjectives and write them down. Like your message to humanity through 3 adjectives. Signal me somehow if you are ready. Okay, let's go with what we have. Here is a table of colors and their meanings. Quite generalized, but in fact it works. Black. a mysterious and elegant, because it reminds of a cave. You look into a cave and you don't know what will come from that, something good or something bad. That's why mysterious. White, pure and clean. When you combine black and white, you get gray, and if you get it in the same proportions, then you feel balanced and calm. The most energetic and aggressive, the red color. But if you add white to it and you get pink, then it reminds of childhood, which was careless and dreaming. Orange, active and cheerful. Yellow, optimistic and joyful. Green is the color of nature. That's why harmonious and soothing. Blue, that color that is recommended for interviews. Go in blue, right? It's because it is stable and it has the feeling of being satisfied. A brown, a variant of an orange color, reveals the meaning of being simple and natural. And if you think about the adjectives that you have written, what colors match the best? What colors can express what you have written?
For me, it's yellow.
Sorry?
For me, it's yellow.
Yellow, and that's the color that you have for your marketing, for your branding, right?
And the adjectives were like bright, positive, fun,
Mm-hmm.
calming, like,
And that's it, right?
that's it.
Nice match.
For me, it's white, black, and red.
White, black, and
Red,
red. Okay. And may I ask, what are your adjectives?
clean, sharp, effective.
Sharp, it's all about red, agree. Anyone else who wants to share?
We have three colors like the Czech flag, white, red, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
But the adjectives I've written is playful, moving, and human.
Mm-hmm.
I think for us, the Czech flag makes sense.
So there is a different motivation behind, right? So there is some branching of this meaning. Okay.
This is more about vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Logo or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Philosophy can be connected to color strongly and it can be connected loosely. But if you want to connect it stronger, for example, for your next advertising campaign, business card, a pet project, you can think about this color and meaning matching, and it can put what you want to convey to a new level, like make another bond of what you say and what you express.
I've seen some different Czech classes, and their logo is like black and yellow, and also they are advertising that they are kind of fun, you know.
Mhm.
They're like it's a enjoyable, you know, classes, and it's very free. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there is that connection.
And if they have this black, it's also about this revealing. So you want to uncover something, right? When you have classes, you learn something new. Why not? So in general, we've talked about color in you, color in space, and like work in space, and color and business. I would say that colors influence us in a subtle and constant way. And what we can do is to make friends with them. That's all that I wanted to share. That project, Yourself in Color, is still work in progress, and if you want to support it, you can subscribe to an Instagram page. Thank you for your attention.